out the whole turning of the camera correctly so that maybe this time it won't smack me out of the live and make me start again. So hopefully that won't happen. Um, so as everybody is getting on here, I'm still waiting for my computer to catch up and show me. Yay! Okay, computer shows me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I decided to put on I call these like my shocking nails because they have like that bright green, bright pink, and I'm doing Frankenstein, so I kind of feel like that works. Although I am at a disadvantage. Normally I diamond paint with a light pad, but if I turn the light pad on, then it like messes up the picture for you guys and it looks all weird and discombobulated. So I'm trying to keep the light pad off, but y'all, I'm telling you. And it has nothing to do with Diamond Art Club. It has to do with me and my old weird eyes having to try to see what I can try to see. All right. So first off, I want to go ahead and say hello to everybody. So let's go ahead and put it up. So Lee, he takes out the trash, recycles, puts out a variety of finger foods and snacks, places soft drinks and various waters on the table, puts out some Nutella along with white, dark, and milk chocolate, fountains, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruits for everyone. Welcome to Mystria Diamonds. Help yourself. Come on in, grab a snack, and hit the like button on your way to your seat. Thank you so much, Lee, as always, for being so wonderful and for setting us up with our snacks and our goodies so that we can gab and talk and have a good old time. Um, Hello, Sherry. She said, looks like a 2 tables of food, but it does look fabulous. May have to have two more. Oh, I'm telling you, well, coming up in November, we'll have a lot more people coming in to the live because we are, and I'll talk about it again later on because I know that people are just now getting in. Actually, let me wait. Let me say hello to everybody that has come in, and then I'll talk about it. So, hello, Sarah Ann Gorgeous. Hello, Joe. Hello, Sherry. Sherry always keeps me accountable in book club. And I'm greatly like I could not do it without Sherry giving me I always go and look for Sherry's comment to let me know where I need to stop reading so that I don't get in trouble and get on the bad list. I want my gold star on my gold star. Hello, Allison, Linda. Hello, Sherry Morja. Oh, I just love you, girl. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Robin. Hello, Marion. Hello, Marcia. Oh, where'd it go? Hello, Marcia. Oh, hugs to you too. Hello, Alyssa. God, Alyssa, I missed you and Kara so much. I wanted to be at that retreat. Like, you just have no idea. Y'all, it was really difficult because the Lone Star Retreat is usually one. I have only ever missed it one other time before because, I was in the original group with Kara. I was in that very first Lone Star Retreat. Um, and I'm telling you, that was a time, I think there were only like 19 of us. But I've only ever missed one other retreat. And both times that I have missed have been because of something for my daughter, Jasmine. So the first time I missed was because later on that month in October, because it was going to be in October, Jasmine was getting married. And so I knew that I needed to spend all my time getting prepared for that. The reason I missed it this time is because whatever, because I started at a new school. So, I had to start brand new with days off, sick leave, all that. And I'm saving up what sick leave that I can because I have a grandbaby on the way, we're thinking somewhere. I thought it was going to be October, but Jasmine says it's going to be somewhere like November, December-ish, beginning of December, end of November, beginning of December. So, but point is that I wanted to save my leave time because I'm telling you, if I am at work and Jasmine calls me and tells me that she's going to the hospital and she's going to labor, my behind is saying, hey, y'all better get someone in here to cover this class. Y'all better get someone to cover this class because I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm out there. I'm out the door. Someone better get over here and get in this classroom. So that's why I'm holding on for those. Hello, Sparkle Dust and Diamonds. How are you, girl? Hey, Dawn. Hey, Vanessa. Let's see. Oh, it went strange up with. How are my CSI classes going? Actually, they're going well. Due to the storm, I didn't get one of my assignments. Well, okay, let me rephrase it. Due to the storm supposed to be coming in, I I kind of didn't do one of my assignments. Luckily, this particular professor does accept late assignments, so I can still get the assignment in for points deducted. I normally do not do that. I'm always a procrastinator, but I at least always get my assignments done. Um, I got the other assignments because they this particular professor gives us a whole bunch of assignments. I got all the rest of them done. I thought, to be honest with you, I thought that this one was supposed to be due this week and it was last week. And so I made a little boo boo, but that's okay. That's okay. I can make it up. I can make it up. Hello, Carol. How are you? Hello, happy little drills. Um, oh, Marcia. Yes. Okay. So while I have some people in here, let me go ahead and address this. There is going to be a Spangler event in November. Kara and I will be doing Season of Spangler again in November. I will be putting up a video, and there may be a uh, pre-live event sometime this month that y'all might want to look into. I'm still working on getting all of that situated for a little announcement thing. I have to double check and do a couple of things, but I am going to be doing an announcement video. I've been trying to get my first looks filmed and done, but I went and I'm very I'm very sad because I contemplated doing that Halloween mystery box, but I couldn't because I did all of my purchasing because I didn't realize that that was coming up. I didn't know that they were going to be doing that. And so I did all my purchasing prior um, because I had some points and there were a couple of canvases I wanted, and some of them were Spanglers. So I do have some Spanglers to unbox. Um, I had to have y'all, I'm now pointless. Um, I used my points to get the two Halloween Spanglers because hello, y'all know you've been here on this live. You guys know I have been begging and pleading for Dracula Dragon to come out, and ever since he showed us his spooky stories or scary stories, that I knew that I was going to want that one as well because it has like so many of the different dragons in it. So those came out and I could not resist. And I got one other canvas that I absolutely could not resist, which was I ended up getting the Becca Tyndall Halloween one that has on the top it's autumn and on the bottom it's like a haunted house because yes, please. Yes, please. Y'all, Halloween is my favorite time of the year. And so that's the only reason I'm sad that I did not go ahead and do the box. But with already making the purchases that I could purchase, I have to be a little bit tighter on my budget because I bought, I bought the Spanglers that I could get, what I could get. And um, obviously, I couldn't get every Spangler because I'm grateful that DAC is releasing so many Spanglers as far as because it's getting Spanglers out there. Now I'm also sad because they're releasing so many Spanglers because I can't get them all, and I'm like, it's hurting my little dragling soul that I can't get everything. So, but yes, there is going to be a November Season of Spangler event. Trying to decide what canvas I'm going to work on. Um, I'm almost. I don't know. I'm because I don't have here at the or here at the place where I'm at. I have not got my turkey for Thanksgiving canvas is not here at this present moment. And I got to go look and try to find it. But I'm really, really contemplating doing one of those Halloween ones. I'm really thinking of doing, I don't remember if it's scary stories or spooky stories. But uh, uh, uh. I know that Halloween will be over at that point, but I don't care. Look, Halloween is year round in my house. Year round, year round. So yes, there is going to be a season of Spangler. So that means for those that are new and maybe you don't know about season of Spangler, Kara, the principal painter, my bestie, and I both host it. And on we have there is a Facebook group that is the official Randall Spangler um, fan site. It's called Draglins and Books, and I know Alyssa will be so sweet to put up that link for the Facebook. If you have not joined just please make sure that you answer the questions, because if you don't answer the questions, you will not get into the group. We'll have to deny you, and you'll have to go back and try to come back in again. So answer, please, 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 please answer the questions. But the event pretty much runs on that page, but they're on my lives on Mondays during the event, which is only for the month of November. Kara and Randall Spangler come on my live. Randall is there for all of the month. Every Monday he is on there, and he's usually working on either an older piece or a new piece, all kinds of stuff. So we love watching Randall work, or at least I know I love watching Randall put his characters together. Hello, Jen M. Hello. Oh, yep. Kara, you already got your painting ready. Yay. Oh, Mr. Giggles. Hello, Mr. Giggles, Mr. Robert. Hi, John. Whoops. It jumped on me. I'm trying to go back so I can say hello to everybody. Hello, Christine. How are you? Joe has two Spanglers you can work on, Mystery One and Some Enchanted Evening. Oh, there you go. I know, Liz, I missed you so much, too, so much. Like, y'all, I had to live vicariously through y'all. Um, just kid it up, trimming the tree. So wait to do it. Wait to do it. That's right. Hello, Kim. Thank you, Sparkle Dust and Diamonds. um, Gail, due to new school, are you doing? No. Since I am now at a middle school, they do not have an auditorium, so we do not have a theater. So there is no more theater. So I don't have to do theater. I'm hoping that I'll be putting together the math team, but we don't even have an academic team. So a lot of the stuff that I've done for so long, I won't be doing. So that is a little sad, but it's a lot harder to put together a theater program when there's no auditorium. All they have is a lunchroom, and that I can tell you right now, lunchroom acoustics are they're horrible. They're horrible because that's what I had in middle school or junior high school. We didn't have an auditorium, and we had to do everything either in the gym or in the cafeteria, and both are horrible for acoustics. So, and especially when you got brand new kids that younger kids that don't know about projection, this is not worth it. Hello, Sue girl. Hey, bestie. I missed you too so much. I wanted to give you such a big hug, but I'll be seeing you in May, so that's good. Let's see. Seeing who all I missed. Carol, you're waiting for his haunted house. I know, I know. Well, I mean, they have Trick or Treat, which I already completed that canvas. I'm telling you, those glow in the dark drills on that are gorgeous oh my God, it looks so good when the lights are off. But you got to charge them. You do have to charge those glow in the dark. But once they're charged, oh, it is fabulous the way that they put all of them. But the one that he was working on in March, I'm really hoping at some point he'll be able to finish it and we'll be able to do that one. Oh, Kara, you're going to sleep after this live? Oh, well, I will definitely miss you. Yeah, you've been on the road, so I can imagine you're going to sleep. So hopefully I'll get a chance to talk to you tomorrow, bestie, since you're going to be going to sleep. So just know I love you and I miss you, girl. Let's see. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's see. I know, right? Yep, Kara's doing trimming the tree. Thank you, Alyssa, for putting up the Facebook group. Oh, Lee's going to have to pick your brain, Kara. Ooh, don't make it hurt. Don't make it hurt. Let's see. Oh, Marsha's got all her bling ready to go. Hello, Grinchville. Catfishing. Okay, look. I am jealous. I am jealous. I am jealous, Grinchville, that you got catfishing. I did not get catfishing. By the time I even contemplated and said, okay, I think I can do it. I think I can spend the points. It was gone. It was gone like Donkey Kong. And so there was no catfishing for me. So I did sign up for the what is it, for the restock, for whenever they restock it. I did thing. See, Jen, you're gonna do Christmas Spangler or the first mystery one. Ooh, oh, you got Literate Cat, Kim. Oh, that one's gonna be cute. That one is. I mean, but then again, all of his, right? All of his are so cute. Um, okay, hello. See, this is me like not being able to see, and my old brain. I need to go get glasses. You know how they tell you you're supposed to get your eyes checked every so often? Um, yeah, I've been a bad girl. I've been a bad girl and have not gotten my eyes checked in, um, it's probably been 5 or 6 years. Yeah. And it usually doesn't bother me too bad, except driving at night. I don't know what it is. Like, when did this happen? When did when did the eyes go where you're driving at night and all of a sudden it's like you can't see as much as you normally could? Like, I don't know when that happened. Because see, in my brain, I'm still like 18 years old. Okay? As far as like, and so I try to do things that my body's like, listen, chick, do you not realize that? No, 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 no. But I still keep trying. Is that wrong of me? I still keep trying because they always tell you, at least my grandmother used to tell me, my grandmother, both of them were Spitfires. I mean, my goodness, my great grandmother was 97. I want to say she was 97 because she outlived all but one of her children, and she had like 7 kids. She outlived, including my grandmother. She outlived my grandmother, but my great grandmother at 97 was still teaching line dancing people, and she was still living on her own. I'm like, yeah. And so she used to tell me, because I would be like, Mama, you too old to be doing all that. And she looked at me and she says, you're only as old as you think you are. And so, and I said, really? She goes, yeah. She goes, if you think that you're old, then you're going to be old. And so I don't know if that really, but I'm going to try to adopt that mentality. I am. Oh, Tammy's going to be doing Santa surprise. Oh, I like that one too. I know, right? I would love him to do a classroom one with all 3 dragons. Oh, oh, that would be cute. He's going to have a degree in elementary education. Oh, God bless him. Look, I have a degree in elementary ed, even though I knew I never wanted to teach elementary education. But it was the way to get my professional certificate. And so I do have it. Don't ever want to teach it. God bless. God bless anybody that can teach elementary. Middle school has definitely, I had forgotten. Look, you know how sometimes like you do things and then you move on from them and you forget what it felt like. I had idealized what middle school teaching was like. I have been very freshly reminded, very freshly reminded. So, whew, there were things that I was like, oh, I remember saying to myself before I took the job, well, middle school is really not that different from high school. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. It really is. But you know what? I'm hanging in there, and we hanging in there, and we doing it to it. I just told y'all. Oh my God, I have to tell y'all this. So I just told the cheerleading coach. I told her, I said, hey, you're the cheerleading coach, right? And she said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, so the next time that your cheerleaders do like if we have a pep rally or something like that, I told her, I said, I used to be the theater director where I came from. I said, I do not get embarrassed. I am one of those, if you've got something that's crazy, stupid, fun, that you think that the kids would absolutely love seeing a teacher do, I'm your man for it because I do not get embarrassed. I will do those teacher dances. I'll get out there and make an absolute fool of myself because, well, that's part of being in theater is that you just have to know how to have fun and not get embarrassed. So, and she's like, I will keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. Yeah, it's called old age. I don't want it. No. They always say the older we go, hold on. They say the older the more go farther away. Yeah, everything's going farther away. Oh, not Grantsville, you're old, so old. No, I refuse. I refuse. I I will not go gently into that good night. No, sirree. I am determined that I'm a Toys R Us kid, y'all. I am not growing up. I am a Toys R Us kid. Those that know, you know. I don't want to grow up. Um, you do how you feel. Just don't be driving at night. I know. I know. Well, there's times I haven't had a choice. Like, so when I go, okay, I will make this promise because my bestie worries about me when I drive because unfortunately when I have to go to Texas to the retreat, I have to drive anywhere from 12 to 13 hours depending on, like, if I don't make any stops, it's 12 and a half hours. But obviously, you got to stop for gas, you got to stop to grab something to eat, got to stop to pee pees, go to the girly room. But uh you know it means that there's really no way for me to be on the road without there being some darkness coming in. So I will make a promise that I will go get my eyes checked and get my glass. God, I hate glasses. I really have, but I don't like the contact lenses either because I got to stick my finger in my eye, and I'm not good with sticking my finger in my eye, y'all. I was never one of those to pull my eyelids up. See, look, that gonna make me gag just thinking about it. Those people that used to could pull them eyelids up over the. Oh, I know y'all. Surely someone knows what I'm talking about. I'm like just thinking about it makes me all. Um, but I will wear my glasses when I'm driving because I don't really need them for anything else. Honestly, it's just driving, specifically at night. And I will make sure that I get some so that everybody will know that I will be safe. Oh, Allison, you have to go. Good night, sweetie. I hope you have a good evening. Thank you for popping in. I greatly appreciate it. Oh yeah. I mean, like I had to. No, these kids. Let me just tell you something. I saw. Okay, like I have been learning some things. Instagram, because I don't have TikTok. Instagram has taught me some things that I didn't know. Like I didn't know some of these movements that these kids were doing. I didn't realize it was something called mewing. I'm like, oh my god, it's their style. I don't know it. And rizzing is like being all up on someone. So, like, I actually used that phrase today because this one kid was just all. Look, he was a little flirty, but flirt with this one girl. And I'm like, listen, you can riz some other time. Let's go. And he just looked at me. He goes, you did not just say that. I said, I did. Now let's go. I said, we we got more important things to do. But y'all, that's all that is on their mind is their friends and things like that. Like that's honestly all they study. I'm telling you, if no, they don't study nothing else. Um, Let me see. Marsha, you're 70 and you refuse to act your age. See, look, there's nothing wrong with that. Let's all refuse to act our age. You know, now I just won't go so far as to wearing, unless it's like a Halloween dress up or you know, I guess I won't be having homecoming dress up anymore. I don't know, maybe we will, but I haven't heard about it. Since we're a middle school and not a high school, I don't know if we have homecoming, and I can't remember anymore. But like if we're allowed to dress up like in the decades, oh y'all, I will sport I still have a crimper. I'll sport my crimped hair, uh, and crazy colors that I loved. And oh yeah, I do that, but they're gonna look at us like we're cray. Um, what you did from Albuquerque to New Braunfels. Cheryl, you wear contacts? I can't do it. I can't do it. 12 and a half straight driving. And you did it in one day. Yep, I do it in one day too. I do it in one day too. See, look, there's my bestie. Go get your eyes checked. I will definitely do that because I don't want anybody worrying. Now, I will say, for as y'all can see, I am here. I did not get blown away. Um, and I do understand. I had a lot of people that were checking on me because of Hurricane Helene. Originally, because they did close down our school for 2 days because the original path was going to be coming pretty much at us. I mean, we weren't straight in the cone, but we were right next to the cone, which means we were going to feel a lot of the effects, flooding and wind and all that kind of stuff. So, for safety's sake, they did close the stuff. And my mom was calling almost every 30 minutes, begging and pleading for me to go, to leave and to go to like Alabama or go stay in a hotel somewhere far away. And I'm like, Mom, I'm not doing that because I kept an eye. I did. I promise. I wasn't being crazy. I was keeping an eye on the report. And if the cone had it kept shifting closer to us, but it kept shifting farther away from us. So I was like, Mom, I don't feel like I'm in any danger. Um, and, I guess I'm becoming more Floridian than I thought because I did. I kept an eye out and we were lucky. I mean, we didn't really get we didn't even really get any wind too much and we did get some rain, but not like, it wasn't even heavy rain. It was just continuous rain. So, um, I was very lucky on that. Mind is young, eyes and ears and body not good. uh, well, I'm determined that one day my brain is gonna somehow communicate to my body that it needs to still stay, doing things. Because I refuse to just lay down. I just refuse it. Refuse it. Sparkle Dust Diamonds, you're going to head to the optometrist, need your prescription. Stop bumping into walls. Girl. Okay, you're just kidding. I was going to go, you bumping into walls. Now listen. Listen, we can't be having that. I mean, we don't want nobody bumping into walls or falling off of walls or, these poor walls can't hold us up sometimes. They be looking at us going, oh, get your stuff straight. Yep, get my eyes checked, see a specialist. Oh no, look, oh no, that might not be good. At your age. I know, right? What is that? I know. I'm talking to the girl in the inner tube sword fighting with pool noodles. See, look, yep, that sounds like my bestie right there. And see, I would have been right there with her. I keep seeing these ones on Instagram, where they go like, two besties are just two delusional, unhinged girls that match each other's energy. We sure are. I love it. And I wouldn't change it for the world. Wouldn't change it for the world. Yeah, there you go. Never been this. None of us have ever been this age before, right? Figure it's working, so we just keep going. Oh no, Marsha, you're so... Wait, see, I still have Danny telling me not to embarrass him. But I kind of figured when they're older, like, can we still embarrass them? They're older. But I guess we can. I guess we can. You squirrel on them all the time. You couldn't get your eyes checked for over 10 years. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to get them checked. You drove from Miami, Oklahoma. Wait, there's a Miami, Oklahoma? Is that? Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised because there's more than one Birmingham. There's more than one Birmingham in the world, as a matter of fact. So you went to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, a couple of weeks before Helene went through. 11-hour without stops. No. No, see, I couldn't do 11 hours without a stop. My bladder would have been yelling at me and screaming at me. I'd have had to wear disposable diapers to be able to make it through 11 hours without any stops. That's not going to happen. Plus, my little car wouldn't have lasted without gas. Laser surgery. Oh, I've thought about it, but it scares the boo boo out of me to possibly have. I don't know, right? Because like they gotta cut stuff and and they don't put you to sleep, right? So you see it coming at you. I like, ooh, no, ooh, ooh. So that like freaks me out. That freaks me out, freaks me out. If I can't even put my finger in my eye, I don't know that I can handle them with the laser going in my eye. I don't know. I'm scared. Well, I thought about it, but I'm scared. In Orlando, you had some strong winds, lost power Thursday, got it back Friday. Yep, overall not bad. Yeah, I heard that um, they shut down Disney and Universal only for Thursday night was my understanding, and then it was back open on Friday. So I mean, yeah. Now, one thing that I did see. Now I do feel bad. Look, I feel bad for the places that it did hit because it did hit. It did hit some Florida towns and it did some major damage. People lost lives. So, I'm just very grateful that I was not in one of those areas. Now, my understanding is we have three more in the Gulf, which kind of makes sense because this is only the beginning of hurricane season. So I know we've got three more in the Gulf that are geared. I think one's even been named again. We've got a name on one. I can't remember the name now to save my life, but so we'll have to see where those little bad boys are going to go. Because as it is, we're going to have to make up those missed days because they can't just give you time off, right? No, no, no. They got to make you got to make them up because you got to have so many. Got to have so many days. This is horrible not being able to see. You got to have so many days in the calendar, unfortunately. So I don't know what they're gonna take away from us. There's a possibility that we'll lose one of the days in the Thanksgiving week, which really that's gonna be a pooty poo poo. I don't want that. No, they said something about possibly taking away our PD. Okay, take away our PD. That's fine. That's fine. I don't. I will deal with not having a PD day. Um, let's see. Yep, Miami, Oklahoma. Oh my goodness. When you have to go, I know, right? When you got to go, you got to go. Um, and so I pull my little. Now where there have been times where I misjudged how far away a gas station or a rest area was, and I kept having to tell my bladder just wait just a little longer, just a little long. Ooh, 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 ooh. There were times I was very, 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 very tempted to pull over on the side of the road, but I generally don't do that if I'm by myself. Um, but it's been tempting a couple times. Lasix was a breeze. Okay. I know, right? See, that's the fun part of being a parent, right? And is you get to embarrass your kids. Look, there's not a whole lot that we have, but getting to embarrass them is one of them. And I used to wonder why my mother, when she would embarrass me, would laugh she'd cackle like a witch, and I'd be like, "Mom, Lordy, stop it!" Now my friends all thought she was cool as all get out, and I'm thinking she's embarrassing as all get out, and she's just having the time of her life. Well, now I understand. I understand why, because there's a secret joy. There's a secret joy to making your kids go, "Mom, stop it." Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why that's so fun. I don't know why it's hilarious, but it is. Oh, Marsha, you got to go. Want outside hugs and love. Okay, well, love you too, Marsha. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, Karen. So meaningful and life changing. You've mastered that art of sarcasm there. Every PD I've ever been to could have been done in an email. I'm sorry. I know that hurts. I know that probably hurts because you were a principal, so but no. Let me now. If they wanted to do, look, I could go for this. If they wanted to do a PD where we just stayed in our classroom and we could join by Zoom, but not turn our camera on, where we could still do what we wanted to in our classroom while attending said PD, oh, I'd be all for that because I could get some stuff done. Um, but sitting in there pretending like I am excited for the new that's never new, no, can't do it. Um, if they don't have anything to take away, they extend the school year. Well, they stated that they were not going to extend the school year. Thank God, because I would not be here. So they will take away a holiday day or that PD. They sent us a survey. So I filled out my survey. I said what I had to say. If you get too many snow days, well, we don't know yet what we're gonna have. But see, the problem is, and here's where I have the problem. Because that storm didn't really do anything to us, now they're going to be more hesitant about the next storm that comes in to cancel school. Um, so it's going to be one of those that it's going to have to pretty much be right on top of us before they decide that they're going to cancel school again. So like it would be one of those where the night it's supposed to come in, we might hear about school being canceled, but by then it's going to be too late to leave. So we'll have to see how that works. You drove from Yuma, Arizona to Enola, Oklahoma, and you never let your truck get below. I have tried that. I have tried like filling up when my tank gets to halfway, um, which has been a good thing because there was a point when went to Arizona and we were going to California, and in Arizona there was like nothing. I've never seen such a strip of nothingness in my life, like ever. It was crazy. Um, DAC trying to still. I know. Oh no. Oh, Sherry, don't tell me what restock canvases. I don't want to see. I don't want to know because I can't do it. If I couldn't do the mystery, and trust me, I'm sad about not getting to do the mystery. I'm gonna have to live vicariously through everybody and pray and hope and pray that one of those never before seen canvases is not something that I'm gonna be crying my little eyes out over. I'm just gonna have to tell myself it'll be okay. I will live. I won't feel like I'm gonna live. I won't feel like I'm going to live, but I can live. I will live. Um, PD days a requirement? No. Well, okay, we have to have professional developments, but um, they can tack it on to like our final days. Like instead of a teacher day at the end, they could make us do a PD. So like usually when we come back from Christmas, we'll have a teacher work day. So instead of it being a teacher work day, they could make it a PD day. So we just lose our teacher work days if they have to do that, my understanding. I know, right? I know. That's all we want to do. We just want to work in our rooms. Yvonne, hey, sweetie girl. Oh my God. I will tell y'all, I'm going to be doing. I am going to be working on a video. I had some very, very sweet people send me some things for my birthday, and I want to show everybody those. I look, I already did open them and I already looked at them because I'm not good with waiting on looking at surprises. I am one of the worst ones. I mean, my gosh, I'm even in that little DAC mystery group because I want to know what the mystery paintings are before I get my little hopes up to go buy them. So and I love doing mystery canvases, but I want to know what the image is before I do the canvas. So I've never been one that if you give me a present and you tell me to wait, I was not good. I was one of those that my mom, see, I am the reason my mother has changed her taping method. So when I was a kid, I would sneak up underneath the tree because she would, she'd have my presents and all. And I'd sneak under the tree and I would very carefully, I was very good. at being able to open the package, get the little tape up right, get it just right where you don't tear the tape, you don't tear the paper, tape is still sticky, you get to see what's inside, and then you very neatly tape, you put the tape back. I was very good at that. Well, unfortunately, my mother figured out, um, she figured out what I was doing. And so to this day, whenever my mother wraps a present, and trust me, my kids complain about it. Whenever my mother wraps a present now, she tapes that sucker with, like, there is no, you have to have an X-Acto knife to open up one of my mother's presents at this point, because she's got every opening, every conceivable place has tape on it. You are not getting in an edge. You're not, and she don't even have, no, she don't even have to use duct tape. She did not start using duct tape. She could, but she doesn't. She does good enough with just plain old tape. She probably goes through rolls of tape per package. Seriously, that's how much tape this woman puts on. And when my kids are like, why is she like that? I had to tell them it was because of me and my sneaky self trying to find out what was in my packages. So I'm the reason. Hello, it's me. I'm the reason. Um, did my car dry out okay? Wait, my car? Oh, well, my car didn't get too bad. Um, it was outside. I had some, but yeah, no, my car was perfectly fine. We didn't have, like, where I park at. Um, it's sloped. So now where my porch is, I kept being scared that it was going to come up to my door, but luckily it never came over the lip, so I was happy for that. Yep, one person ruins it for everyone. That's me. I get it. I get it. I'm not ashamed for it. Um, so what all is everybody? I will tell y'all. So I'm working on 3 canvases right now. I'm working on this one, which is my Frankenstein, and so I'm halfway there. You can see my little Monster High pin, and we got. I love the fact that all this green right there is fairy dust. That part's fairy dust. We got some lovey stuff on here. I love it. This pink is fairy dust. So I do love that, and then I'm also working on, what is it called? Story Time Stare Down. That's the name of it. I keep forgetting it. Story Time Stare Down. That's my round, because I like having a round and a square going at the same time, but I also have a Halloween mystery canvas going at the same time, because I love mystery canvases, and I'd never had one. Whoops. I'd never had one from Dreamer Design, so I wanted to just try it out, see what it was like. But I'm a huge fan of mysteries and Halloween, which is why I look. That was the other thing. I kind of wanted to get that the objects mystery canvas, but I was good. I said I wasn't gonna buy anything, and I didn't. I was a good girl. I was crying, but I was a good girl. I did good. So what all kind? I'm hoping my chat is updating, because it's being weird. It just told me that my chat disconnected, and then it said it's successfully connected. So now I don't know if it's actually still going or not. But what is everybody hoping to work on? Like, does anybody have a project that you're just like dying to get to? And it doesn't even have to be diamond painting. I'll tell you one project that I need to get back to my miniatures. Problem is I don't have any of my glue. I gotta buy me some more glue. So I gotta get back to my miniatures, and I have to get back. My poor bestie has been just as patient can be. I have been working on a Christmas present for my bestie for a while, and I'm hoping I got to get back to it. So, because it's a present for Christmas that she's supposed to have for Christmas. And I started it and have never finished it. I'm a bad, bad girl. Bad, bad girl. Um, so I do have to, everybody just, it's just, you ever had times where, and I've even felt this with diamond painting, where I'll just be sitting there and I'm like, I don't feel like diamond painting. I don't feel like crafting at all. I just want to sit and veg. I've done that. Anybody else just get that urge to not craft, or am I just the only weird? I mean, I know I'm a weirdo, but am I the only weirdo that's ever gotten that? I don't feel like crafting. I just want to sit and watch something. I mean, so I ended up watching a couple of Disney things. Shoot, I even found that Disney has Dance Moms, and I've watched most all of Dance Moms when they first came out. But it's been a while, and I didn't get to watch some of the later ones. And look. I know what people say. Dance Moms is crazy. The mamas are crazy. The teacher's crazy. But I do love seeing the dances. And the thing is that Dance Moms was something that Jasmine and I watched together. There were a few shows that Jasmine and I really bonded over. Dance Moms was one. Face Off was another. And So You Think You Can Dance. Oh, we watched every So You Think You Can Dance that we could see. And I mean, at least while she was at the house. And, because Jasmine was a dancer. And so that's just something that we absolutely love. You try to, but your hands betray. Oh no. They make you pick up something. You have to craft. I can get my hands to behave. If my brain is saying I'm not crafting, my hands are like, okay. Yeah, gotta rest, right? You sit on your butt watching YouTube. Well, for some reason, I haven't been watching as much YouTube as I used to. I mean, I've got so many things that I do like on YouTube, but I started getting into Dexter. I haven't finished Dexter. I've gotten into Gilmore Girls. Oh my goodness, I forgot the name of the show. It's got the guy in it that was the voice of Kronk in Emperor's New Groove. And it also has David Spade in it. And I'm trying to think of the name of it now. But it's a comedy. But I cannot think of the name of the show to save my life. But I'll watch that one as well. You'll be working on your auntie's dollhouse. Oh my goodness, Sherry. Oh, I bet that would be awesome. Oh, Face Off was awesome. I love trying to think, how would if I had that skill of being able to create those characters, like I would always, every challenge that they did, I would try to see in my brain, what did I think I could do? Now, obviously, I don't have reality in check. We're talking about if I had, that kind of talent. I can paint on nails and stuff like that, but creating a character. Now, I've done a Halloween costume. Like I did Danny's makeup as a dragon, and it looked really good, but that was about the extent of it. So yeah. You want to get back to your business. You got to take a break from mental. Hopefully you'll get to feeling better, and that'll be something you can get back into. No, it's not John Goodman. That is literally going to drive me bonkers. Because Emperor's New Groove, it was the Disney movie, the animated version, had the emperor who was a guy, and his name was Cusco, and he turned into a llama. And you had Yzma, who was always saying, "Pull the leather, crook." And the guy who played Kronk, his voice, he's one of the actors. That's just that, I'm telling you, that's gonna drive me nuts. See, as soon as I get off this live, I'm gonna have to go look it up. I'm gonna have to go look up I want to say it's on. Shoot, I can't even tell you if it's on Amazon Prime or if it's on Paramount Plus. Rules of Engagement. Thank you, Michelle. Oh my God, you have saved me. You have saved me, girl. Rules of Engagement. Oh my Lord. Because my brain was going to go crazy if I could not figure out what that was. Um, yeah, Face Off was really amazing because I loved seeing. So that's why even when I watch like Instagram and stuff, they'll have the people that do those little Instagram shorts or YouTube shorts where they're creating a makeup look, and sometimes they have prosthetics and sometimes they don't. And oh my God, like it's just talent up the doo. I love it. Patrick Warburton, yes, that's his name. Oh my God, that that voice is so deep, and he's so tall, right? But then again, it wouldn't take much to be tall around me, but that man is tall, and so I think it's absolutely a hilarious show. And I remember watching most of it, I think, when it came out, but obviously there were ones that I have missed, so I have started watching that series because I'm trying to find comedy series that I haven't seen the whole thing before I start going into ones that I have already seen. Um, Now there was one that I got an opportunity to watch the first season, but I'd have to buy the other seasons. It's one on the BBC, and it's called Mrs. Brown's Boys. Has anybody in here ever seen an episode of Mrs. Brown's Boys? I'll wait and see if anybody tells me. It's Victorian 1920 style. Ooh. Used to build Halloween costumes. Oh, I've made a few Halloween costumes, but I'm not much of a sewer. I tried learning, but if I don't have someone there to tell me what to do sewing wise, I don't do well. It comes out looking like I don't even want to know what it looks like. A kindergartner, actually a kindergartner could probably put it together better than I can if I don't have someone to help me. Yes, Mrs. Brown Boys. Okay, so um for those that have never seen Mrs. Brown Boys, like if you've ever watched Medea, there is one movie, and I found out about Mrs. Brown Boys because one of the Medea movies, which I'm sorry, it's hilarious. The Medea movies are hilarious. Tyler Perry is so good at comedy. He really is. But there was one of the Medea movies where Mrs. Brown and her daughter um, come because they're the mother and grandmother to the one of the people getting married. And I fell in love with the comedy. And usually, here's the weird thing for me. So British comedy is usually can be dry, even though I loved, as far as like, I don't love every British comedy, but there are a few that I really did enjoy. Like there's one, it used to be called Absolutely Fabulous, and now I think they refer to it as it's called Ab Fab. I don't know why, but that one was funny. And Are You Being Served was another one. Most of the others were really dry, but I don't know that Mrs. Brown's Boys is considered a British show because she's not British. She's Irish or Scottish. Someone help me out. Is she Irish or Scottish? Um, but I mean, and what it is that it's, just like Medea is Tyler Perry playing a grandmotherly woman. This is, I don't remember the actor's name, but he plays Mrs. Brown, and it's performed in front of a live studio audience. And so like they do things on the show because it's a live studio audience. You even get to see at the end when they're taking their bows, you see all the sets, and it is just absolutely hilarious. I love it. The one with her doing something in the or I I know, especially when she was trying to tell them how you have to use the bathroom under the stairs. Oh my God. And they had to drop their pants. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was, yeah, it was hilarious. Look, a lot of people didn't. I had a lot of people drop me just because I guess I was. I'm sorry for everybody that dropped out. Um, I'll get on to something that you might want to talk about. I'm sorry that I have that people are dropping out. I mean, we've only got 6 minutes left, so I do thank everybody that has stayed in with me. I know that my lives are not as engaging as maybe some others, but I do enjoy being here with you guys. I really need to start doing some stuff like maybe making some polls or something for y'all to tell me what you like to talk about, because pretty much just whatever pops into my head is what kind of pops out my mouth to talk about. I mean, I could talk about just about any subject, like by myself. Look, I found myself even when I'm alone and I'm not filming, and I've done this my entire life. Even, and I think it's because I was an only child. If I don't have any filming, there's no camera on me, nothing else, and I will still talk to myself. Be like, oh, well, Brandy, you better go get this. Brandy, what is wrong with you? So I will find myself talking to myself. And if anybody ever walks in, they're like, you do realize there's nobody there. And I'm like, look, most of my life there was nobody there. And you had your invisible friends, right? Or you just had yourself. When you didn't grow up with siblings, you were it. Unless you could go hang out with your friends, which luckily, I did. I'd be on the street, hanging out with my friends. We'd go bike riding or playing, but then when we had to go home, I was still by myself. So, you entertain yourself. So I entertain myself all the time. Oh, thank you, Sparkle Dust. Oh, you love my lives, even if you can't chat as much. Oh, because you're chasing kids. That's the one thing I chase kids all day. So I'm very glad not to be chasing them at home anymore. Although I guess that'll change if I get to babysit the grandbaby. You love the Monster High kit? Oh, I am loving it. I did, y'all. I bought one of the other two. I did get Draculaura. I've not unboxed her yet. Claudine is on my wish list so that I can have all three of the Monster High kits, because I love my Monster High. You talk to yourself too, only child. Yeah, see, look. When you're an only child, you don't have anybody else to talk to. Now, the problem with that, and, unfortunately this brings to mind a Bill Cosby line that, the problem with being an only child is that if you say, stop touching me, there's nobody around you. So they need to take you away. But the problem is being an only child, I had nobody to blame stuff on. If something broke in the house and my mama didn't do it, she knew daggum well it was me. I could try to play it off and say it was somebody else. And then she'd just look at me and say, there's nobody else here. And I would insist that there was. And she's like, nope, there's not. So, you couldn't blame it on anyone. At least, I had 3 kids. And so I had to play detective to see who did what. And then they'd lie. They would lie. The 2 of them, the 2 oldest, would gang up and blame it on the young one. And the only way that I actually caught it, was, and now granted, Danny did a lot of stuff, but I called it one time because I heard something break downstairs at an apartment that we were in. I heard something break downstairs. Danny was right next to me. And I'm like, hey, what was that? And both of the other 2 yelled, Danny did it. And I'm sitting there staring straight at Danny. And he's looking at me going, I told you that they kept blaming stuff on me. So, yeah, it was hard to figure out who did what in as growing up. But, when you're an only child, you don't have anybody else to you got to entertain yourself somehow, some way. Kim, you talk to yourself too? Yep. And if they find you talking to yourself, people like usually like look at you like going, "Who are you talking to?" And I'm like, "Myself." Are you answering yourself too? Well, it depends on what question I ask. And I used to say sometimes that's about the only intelligent conversation that I get to have all day. And then people just kind of look at me and just walk on. Oh, well, okay, bye, Sparkle Dust and Diamonds. Well, I'm going to be heading off here anyway, too. You got to get a call from Florida. All right, looking forward to the next one, too. Glad you were here. Thank you. You always talk to yourself, answer yourself. Yeah, it's a whole conversation. Just like I talk to my inanimate objects. Kara laughs at me about that one, too. Um, so, but you got to keep them in line. If you talk to them, most of the time, they stay straight. Just like if I talk to myself. Grinchville, you're an only child and you were an angel. I can't say I was an angel. I would try to tell my mom I was an angel, and then she'd probably tell me I was going to get hit by lightning. I actually, for the most part, I was, well, when I got older, I was a good kid. Middle school age, see, I think that's why I'm getting it right now. Because, everything comes back to you. And so the way I behaved in middle school, it's coming back on me through the students I'm teaching. So, turnabout is fair play, I guess. And I'm just being reminded, remember what you put your teachers through in junior high school. Now, I was a really good high school kid. Junior high school kid? Oh, I was bad. I was bad. I'll be honest with you. I was a bad kid. But it's not, I wasn't like evil. I was just talkative. Talkative kid. Well, hey, Bella the Beast. I hate that you. I'm glad you came in to see me, but unfortunately, we're about to go. But I'm so glad to see you, though. Sometimes right, Kim, you need expert advice, and I just have to talk to myself. Robin, you weren't an only child, and you still talk to yourself. Oh, okay. Well, see, look, I thought that was just a thing with only children, because that was the only thing I could say was that was the reason I was talking to myself all the time, was because it was an only child, and there was nobody else around to talk to. So that's what you do. Your brother did some crazy stuff when you were kids, and he would try to get you in trouble, but your mama would always know who. Because that's the whole thing, is that usually most of the time, if I could ask my kids in front of them where I could see their face, most of the time I could tell which one did it because of the look on their face. They thought they were hiding it, but my kids also, see, here's where it's a blessing and a curse. I passed down my acting ability to my children. And all three of my kids are actually fairly good actors. And so most of the time I could tell, but not always. And I'm like, daggum it, why'd you have to pass that particular good trait on, daggum? Because they could do it. They could do it. All right, well, it is 9:01. You're three out of four. You're the third child out of four kids. Oh my goodness. Yeah, being an only child, I had two half brothers, but saw them once a year, so it doesn't really count. But I was the oldest of the grandkids, so I had to deal with that whenever I was with my cousins. But when it was just me at the house, that was just me. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate everybody that stayed on, and listened to me. But yes, please, 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 get you a canvas. If you don't have one, a Spangler canvas, it does not have to be one of the Draglins. It can be one of the cats, like the one that they just released. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a Dragling. It just needs to be a Randall Spangler painting, because Season of Spangler is all about celebrating Randall Spangler and his artwork. So I hope that y'all will come and join us. We'll be watching out for announcement videos. All right, so thank you guys for coming on. I have missed y'all while I've been gone. I was so glad to get on and be able to hang out with y'all. All right, so I'm going to leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars. Grab hold on, and never let go. Until my next time. Bye, y'all.